Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Laravel 7 video tutorial we will learn about the flash session. So these are the points that we are going to cover in this video. We will see what is actually flash session. After that we need to make a view, controller and a router, and we will apply the flash session code, right? So now the first question is, what is the flash session? As you know, the session is basically store the data which is coming from the HTTP request, and we can use this data for around a 1 day, and if we are just configure it, then we can access it around 30 days and 15 days as we are just configuring the session, right? But flash session can only accessible one time, right? So when you just put anything in the flash session, you can use it only once, and after using it, it will be automatically flashed out. All right, so now let's see how it's actually look like. So first of all, I am just going to make a view, controller and the router for it. So let's open the resources folder, views, and let's make a new folder with the name of let's make a new file with the name of task.blade.php, and here let's make a small form. The action will be like same task, method can be post, right? And after that let's take a three values here. One is CSRF token, and after that let's take a input, and the name of this input can be like task, and let's make a button, and inside the button we can just write a submit task, right? And let's make a type of it, it can be submit. Perfect. So now let's open the web.php file so that we can make a route for it. So just write here route view, and the task, the route name and the file name can be the same. So task first parameter for the route, second parameter for the view. Now let's open it like this. Now you can see that we have a small form here, right? So I just put here some task here and I can submit, but before the submit I need to make a controller. So let's make a controller with the command line php artisan make controller, and controller name let's say task, and just hit the enter. For got it, we have to go inside the http controller, and task is here. Let's make a function here, and the function name can be anything. I'm just going to put it index, and just return the request values for now. All right, so let's take all parameter from the request with the request type class. So we just use the total request, and in the return just use request input. All right, so that we can just get all the input here. Perfect. So after that let's try to let's make a route for the controller also, and it will be a post type, and the target will be task controller with the index function. Now let's try to submit it, refresh our application, and just write here office work as a task and submit it. Here you can see that we got the token and the task. But now let's save this task in the session, basically in the flash session. So let's come back here and just simply write here dollar request underscore session. This will be a function, and then use a flash, and flash have the two parameters, one for the key, let's say status, and in the second one I'm just going to put here some string like task has been submitted, right? So for now let's suppose that the session is submitted in the database, and then we just want to show this message to the next screen or to the same screen. So now just redirect it on the login like this. Now let's see is it logged in, we are able to redact the login or not. So let's see. Now you can see that we are got on the login, but oh, that's my bad. Actually, this is not login screen. This is a task screen. So let's come back, try to submit it. Now you can see that we are just came back on a task. Now I just want to show this message here that the task has been submitted. So for that, let's come back on task.play.php file and just write here h2 tag with the double curly braces, just write here session, and session as a function just pass here status, the key of the flash session, right? So now let's just write here some task name like gym and try to submit it. Now you can see that task has been submitted. So you store the data obviously in the flash file, but whenever you just refresh it, you will see that the data will be flashed from here, right? Now let's try once again. This is fine, but whenever I'm just going to refresh it, this is gone from here. So this is the basically working of the flash session. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.